What on YouTube? It's your boy Kurt, and I'm back with another video. Peace to the guys, peace to the goddesses, peace to the kings, peace to the queens, peace to the peasants. If you're new, welcome back to the channel. If you're not, subscribe to the channel. Hey, you're stuck up in the future. Now you're depressed and shit. See, reality is you're not living in the moment. You're constantly thinking about the future, nigga, which is causing you to be stuck and not move in the current moment. See, the key, bro, is to be present at all times, or at least to try and be present, because the moment you're not present in the moment, this means you're not feeling. This means you're probably anxious. This means you're probably depressed, and you're mad and sad. You're mostly anxious because you're not present, fully immersed in this moment right now, where you're supposed to be fully immersed in doing whatever you're doing in that moment with your full attention and full focus, so that you can be able to feel everything from your emotions to whatever, nigga. You not living in the moment is causing you to be anxious and depressed because you're constantly focusing on a reality that does not exist. The future doesn't exist, bro. Only now exists. This is why you should be focused on living in the now at all times. Because the moment you focus on the future, you're basically projecting a reality that does not exist. And then what ends up happening is, for example, you might be stuck up in the future thinking about, like, you might have things that you're trying to do right now, right? Or you might be working on something, whether it's your goals or whether it's exams, whether it's studies, whether it's work, whatever that you do in your life. If you're constantly thinking about the end result or the future, like what's gonna happen in the future, what I realize is what's constantly happening is, like, for example, like, I could have gym goals, right? I could have goals that I want to set for myself in terms of my body. Now I'm constantly thinking about how I'm finna look in the future, like, which ends up causing me not to even move in the current, because now it ends up being a thing of like, what if it doesn't work out? What if this happens? What if that happens? You probably caught yourself in such a situation where you're constantly asking yourself, okay, what if this, what if that? And from a man, bro, from a male perspective, I can tell you right now, bro, that's like a very feminine way of thinking. That's not masculine at all, because, like, I'm gonna just make this a little example right now. If you look at this tree behind me, right? This tree's been here for years, nigga. And the reason why I'm gonna use a tree as an example is because I've said this before, but your masculinity take your masculinity as a tree, for example. My nigga, it could be storms, it could be rain, it could be a thunderstorm, it could be a windstorm, it could be whatever type of storm, but in most cases the tree always stays and remains the same. And that's how you should be as a masculine man. Like, it could be so many things that's going on around you, so many things that could be happening, but you should be standing strong, and you should be believing in whatever you got going on. You should be believing in whatever goals or whatever things that you set your mind to. It should remain that. You shouldn't be wavered by, thoughts and situations, because that's only going to paralyze you, and that way you won't be able to move. But the moment you're like a tree, it's like you become steel, bro. You become grounded. The tree's roots is deep as fuck. This is why the tree doesn't move during storms and stuff, because the roots are deep in the ground, which allows the tree to then stay still and stand strong, which is exactly how you should be. You should be grounded, and you should be strong, And another way you could do that, bro, is just by not being focused too much on the future, because nothing exists in the future. Everything is all in your head. The only thing that exists right now is the now. Like, if you're watching the video right now, that's the only reality that exists. Every reality that you think of in your head does not exist until you yourself maneuver yourself and align yourself with that reality. This is why always thinking in the future is going to leave you depressed, because in most cases, if you're going to be in the future, then it's mostly not going to be positive thoughts. Well, if you do have positive thoughts, good for you. But in most cases, this is why it's always important to stay present in the moment, because nothing negative exists in the present moment. Nigga, I could have walked right here, fell, and bumped my shit, right? But truth is, that could have happened like a few minutes ago. It doesn't exist anymore because it already happened. It happened in the moment. It didn't happen in the past. It didn't happen in the future. It happened in the now. There is no such thing as past and future. Only the now exists. You need to understand that. There is no such thing as the past and the future. It's only the now, nigga. Like, even everything I done said in the past, how many minutes, I don't know, it doesn't exist. It's only the things that I'm saying now that is valuable. You get what I'm saying? So focus on the now, bruh, so that you ain't always stuck up in so that you're not always stuck up in your head. Because what happens is when you're thinking too much in the future, that means you're overthinking, bruh. And that's not good for a man. A man should have fixed thoughts and fixed action and a fixed plan. Like, if you're gonna say you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, you don't want to end up having thoughts that are gonna move you away from your goals or move you away from whatever you said you was gonna do. You constantly want to be focused on doing that. This is why staying present in the moment is important, because when you're present in the moment, you can literally focus on what you want to do right now. Like, I'm so locked in right now that the only thing I focus on is making a video and shooting a video. No matter what else the fuck going on around me. It's birds making noise, it's sounds making noise from water, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be a lot of things I could be focused on, but I'm focused on the moment, which is right now. And what I'm doing right now is making a video. You get what I'm saying? So stay present in the moment, bro, and immerse yourself fully in whatever you're doing on a day-to-day basis. I could even speak on, like, if you practicing semen retention too, staying present is very important, because that way you're able to be conscious of your thoughts. You're able to be aware of your movements. But the moment you're stuck up in your head, the moment you're constantly thinking about what could happen next, or the moment, for example, you're constantly thinking about, oh, I wonder how I'm gonna be in 30 days if I hold my seat for 30 days. No, nigga, because now you're thinking about how you're gonna be in that 30 days when you could make the best of right now, nigga, today. What are you doing to make the best of your day today? Because if you're not in the present, then you're not doing anything to make the best of what you have right now. Because the only thing you have right now is the present, is you. Right now, nigga, if you're watching the video, like, look around you and look at the things that you currently have, including the phone that you're using to watch the shit, including the shoes that you might be wearing, including the shorts, whatever shit you got right now is the only thing that exists. So focus on the now. Don't be focused on the future. Don't be overthinking, because that's only gonna paralyze you, bro. That's only gonna paralyze you. It's gonna stop you from doing what you want to do and going forward. Most of the time, if you're stuck up in the future, you're gonna be depressed. You're projecting a reality that does not exist. If you're stuck up in the past, you're projecting things that already happened. And the fact that they already happened again, the fact that you're now thinking about them things, you either finna go back to that reality, or you're trying to project that reality into this current reality, when you should be making new realities on a constant basis, because you're stuck up, immersed in the now, in the present moment. You get what I'm saying? Like, it works like this, bruh. The moment you think about something, and if there's enough emotion behind it, that you literally bringing that reality to this reality. You get what I'm saying? Because if you can think it, and then if your thoughts can alter your heart, and you begin to feel that, that means that's the current reality that's existing. This is why if you always in the future thinking about negative things, and then you end up feeling those negative things, what ends up happening is you now start projecting that reality in the current moment. And in most cases, that reality wouldn't have existed if you didn't think and feel it. You get what I'm saying? But the moment you're in the present moment, it's easy for you to, you know, pay attention to. Like, for example, I'm sitting here right now with the camera in my face. I got walls around me, I got the sun shining on me, I got the trees, you know what I'm saying? If I can pay attention to those things, ain't nothing negative there. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm focused on what's currently happening right now, not what happened 5 minutes ago, not what's about to happen in the next 10 minutes, not what's about to happen in the next few years. That's not how it works. It make it easy for you to be happy if you want the present moment, bro. So that's today's video. Take heed, and I hope you've been taking care of yourself. Peace.